to be here. All right. Good evening, everyone. Let's just make it 10 minutes and then we'll start. 10 minutes. All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. So, this today is going to be very straight to the point, right? I'm not going to be rushing anything. But Something I'm going to be doing differently is um listening to you as you go, because this someone told me, that is my last mentee, told me that, yeah, this year though, because as you know, I've already stopped doing mentorship and stuff, like group mentorship and everything. But if you reach out to me that you want mentorship and you can afford it, I can still teach you. So he was like that I'm teaching him as if he's a professional. I'm like, I don't know. So if you feel like during the live session every Monday and on Fridays that speaking too much English where you don't understand, just feel free to call me to order, right? Feel free to tell me that, hey, I'm doing this fine, but this one I don't really understand that more. But it's only to people that are my students. You can't just come to my DM and ask me questions as if you paid for my time. Like I said, everything I'm doing on YouTube here is free. Yes. But when you come and start asking me questions as if you own me, that one is not going to work, sir. Or ma. That's not going to work, right? So I want to make it as understandable as possible that even a 10-year-old, 15-year-old can see it and grasp the market. I have students that are not yet 18. Yes, I have at least I know one. He's not yet 18. He used his mom's name and details to buy his first prop firm and he passed it. He's not yet 18. So if I touch that boy and he understood it, my little cousin, he's in year one now. He's less than 20 and he's grasping my. I didn't even do a session with me, I just gave him the video and he's understanding it. So I wonder why you cannot understand it. Just put your mind to it, you understand it. So now on Sunday, I be Monday morning, we talked about USD card and said that he's going to come back to this place and then we'll look for a buy, which I said you must use confirmation on them. If you recall weeks back, I said that this guy already tapped here and left, and but he didn't get to this point. So it's coming back here is to gather liquidity and then to continue going. But as you can see now, this guy have taken out and closed below. I'm not saying you should start selling. No. What I'm saying is that for now, I don't understand where this guy is headed. Is he headed below? Yes. Taking all these things out? Yeah. But now, from Monday, what I'll be doing is this. From this breaker block here, we will know whether we'll short, which means this one is already out, meaning these are the body closures below this end. This is the last one. Yeah. So you have touched this one, you have touched this one. So now it's below. So what I'm looking for, that will be on Monday, is something like this. I didn't say go and set limit, oh, please, please, oh, I beg. Something like this, and then keep going down. Why is that? This is 4 hour time frame. You can see it. I like to shrink my screen very much so everybody can see it. So you can see clearly that this guy have taken out this low, all these lows, and then kept going down. Remember, in this place it was bullish, but then he failed to take out this high and then coming back. This thing can be a fake out. I don't like using that word, but because nothing that is fake. If you're a student of structure, all this way they call fake out, manipulation, na lie. They all have meanings, but we don't pay attention to them. So having said that, this is what I believe he wants to do. But if by adventure he broke above here and breaks here, we will now realign with the trend, which is structure, which is bullish, and continue buying. But for now, this is what I think. This is what I'm seeing, not even what I think. This is what I'm seeing. So this should be for Monday. So if this guy closes inside here for tonight, praise the Lord. We'll wait for it on Monday, and then we'll know what's up. So in this on this guy, there's no trade. I told you last week, People are making 30 hours. People made money more than my entry group. That this week you might not see trade, and it's looking like it. So on USD card, no trade, nobody died. We are good. Now on GBP USD, remember I called this guy for you people from, why did I even delete it? Yeah, it's on Sunday. I called it multiple entry, three entries on GBP USD alone, three, and then two was okay, and then one was missed. And I said on Monday that this guy have taken out the one that we are looking for. That is our external range liquidity, which is here. And now it broke out with a body. And I said that it's going to come here and probably continue going to the top. And it took this guy from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which is today, to come back here. So it's currently here. So I didn't say you should go and sell your land and start buying. No. Wait for it here, and then on Monday we can know what to do. So with that being said, on GBP USD, there is no trade caught. None. None. Even if you go to your entry time frames, which is your 1 hour below, there's nothing for you to buy here. Yes, it closed here on Monday and it came back here. You cannot buy from here, you chop loss. You understand? There's no need to waste money on it. Nothing. So go back to your main overview time frame. This is where you can see your bias, your directional bias clearly. So on 4 hours, nothing. So which means on GBP USD, no trade is taken. We are good. But this guy is already back here. So on Monday, we'll know what the plan is. So on the third pair, which is GBP NZD, like I've already told you guys, if you know Siam, no force am. If you know Siam, no force am. I like and say when I chop loss for this one. I like them because I clearly said when your trade does 2 hour, you can break even and hold to the rest. And I called this a bias. I didn't call it as a setup. So if you went there and set it blindly and go to bed, sorry, you've lost 1%. Or rather, you've blown your account if you are going all in. Like I said, if you go all in this year, you actually go home. So if you watch this in generally, like the overview, you see that this guy is kind of in a range. Yeah. But that's not my business. My business is what am I looking at? So on Monday, I told you guys that this guy is let me open it up right here. That we have a small challenge. Say this guy now, you don't break structure here, small structure, break structure here, and then came down. But then the problem I had is the mistake I made, which I did not show you people again, is that this guy is not a break of structure. This thing here is not a break of structure. You know what they call gap? If you check the date, you see this is Monday open. So this thing that happened here is not is a fake out. What do I even call it? You see, it's not here. I was doing a class with my students today, and I told him difference between your normal volume and your normal line chart. So the reason why I said that this guy here is a break of structure is because market pumped here during market open. And to me, during the analysis, I was thinking this is a break of structure. It was after I said this is not a break of structure. So that's the reason why all this thing failed. Like that is the reason why all these things failed. I've already told you guys before. Once you have a trade setup that has given you risk to reward at least two, you should break even. So this is a break even trade. It's 1:2. Look at it. So even though, but now you've learned the reason why is a loss. You've learned the reason why is a loss. Why? This is not a break even. Sorry, this is not a break of structure. Not a break of structure. I didn't mean this is a break of structure. This thing will work. You cannot tell me not it will work. But in as much as it's not a break of structure, it gave us 1:2. So if you're taking 1:2 trades, risk to reward, you made money here. So next time, for you to at least know your break of structures, it will be from week to body, week to body, body to body. Like this week now to this body to, but then if you cannot even know it, just use your line chart. As you can see now, this is not a break of structure. You see, this one did not break anything. It's not. But if you watch these ones, for example, now this is a break of structure. This is a break of structure. This is a break of structure. And then go to line chart. You see? You see? So always use your line chart, please, if you cannot understand a good break of structure and a fake break of structure. So that's why we lost this trade. But to me, it's a break-even trade because I told you guys already. Once you've gotten your 1:2 break even and the rest, and you can see price cannot pass this place. That's why, because this guy is not a valid break of structure. I was thinking this is a break of structure to the upside, which cost MSS, and then this one. But then finally, I saw that this is a fake market open, and then I thought that was a break of structure, and that was my mistake. So that's it. Had it been this one was a break of structure, this thing will move. But now, let's stop pondering about what have happened already. Now that it's is bearish, what we are looking for? We are looking for price to come back to these downsides or this place now. Remember, liquidity clears liquidity, and then they keep going like that. Carry here, all this place, all this place, all this place will be taken out. Hopefully on February. So for now, we are looking price already here, safe. And even broke it. So now let's stop it somewhere here. So on Monday, we hunt. So this week on GBP NZD, we had a break even. So if you took this trade on the channel, just reply me on the chat. Let me see if you made money off it or you took a loss. Reply me on the comment section. So the next one is USD JPY. So yeah, my plan was simple. Did I call this thing for you guys? I did not. Let me take the channel. I didn't call it. I didn't call it. YouTube general. Okay. I didn't call it. So we are good. Oh my God, Jesus, I'm so tired. This week started with 23, 23 January. This 23 26, 23 plus 7. Okay, yeah, 23. Yeah. So I called USD, I called GBP USD, NZD, hair. So I'm correct. I'm correct. USD JPY is here that I called, not here. Whoa, wait, let me open it. Yes, yes, I'm correct. It's here. So let's wait for price to come to this place. When price gets to this place, then we'll know what's up. But for now, we're not there yet. So let's wait till price gets here. Like I said, in trading, you learn to wait. This guy will give us enough money if we wait it out. Because from here, all this place, a lot of people. So no rush. Here's JPY, no trade, no nothing. We are good. And finally, GBP card. Did I call this guy? Yes, I called it on Monday. I called it on Monday. And I broke even. My own hit break even. So we are good. 1:19, almost 1:2. But if I had, but then it's if I'm not ifing anything. This thing is supposed to be, this is supposed to be somewhere here. So if it's somewhere here, 1:3. But then no shaking. 1:2, no biggie. We are still good. So from next week, our idea was to short again. No, I'm not even yet about to short because this guy needs to be taken out. This up. So either you're buying from here to up again to take out this high. This is not ready to short yet. Nothing is shorting here. Nothing is shorting here at all. Nothing. So either on Monday we'll buy from here or something. But then till then, can't say anything. So I don't know. I'm out of ideas on what to talk on what to make videos about or what to teach you guys on this year. But I've already said that I will I'll do it. I'll start doing sessions on basic trading. Like after every session. Now it's 9:23. We still have almost 30 something minutes more to go. So I'll use that time and teach something. But it should be basic. I'm not doing mentorship, like I said. It should be basic. So, like how to mark other blocks, how to your candlestick patterns, a lot of them. So, is this something that you guys would like for me to do after every session? It will not be a session whereby all of you will just come and then watch. No, I'm not making videos. Everything I'm going to do on YouTube will be live. So you tell me what you want and I answer you. Once it is not you trying to milk me dry. I don't know if I'm making sense. So for example, now the one mistake that I made and saw here today is my break of structures. So for example, now I'll start with that. So what I'll do now is tell you how to mark your value break of structure. Yes, it looks lame, it looks easy, it looks simple until you make mistakes like I did. The mistake is here. This guy here that I thought was a break of structure is not. Yes, this big candle here is not. And I saw it when I did this. So, having said that, I'll just use the remaining 20 minutes and talk about it. For example, this is how your line chart always is. This is how your line chart is always is. So your job is to just come in and tell you break of structure and how you go about it. Once you come, this is your break of structure. Of course, it's simple as it gets. It's simple as it gets. But the main problem now is in the chart, it will not be like this. It will be totally different. Something like this. Something like this. This is how the chart looks. And you, now that learned it using the line chart, will be totally disorganized when you see the main thing. So now, what do you do? How to differentiate them correctly? Correctly. Number one is the black candle, and number two is this. And then most of them have wicks, most of them don't have wicks. But then we'll go from not having wicks to having wicks. First off, this guy is a break of structure. Normal. Because it broke and then closed with this guy's body. This one. And then the same thing vice versa. If he's selling and then this here is a break of structure. But what we're seeing now here that wasn't a break of structure is you saw a fake out and then obviously weak, and then another thing somewhere here and then weak like this. Good. So now will you call this and then weak completed it like this? So now if you're looking at these two things, you cannot call this in a break of structure. You know fake column. No, here this is a break of structure. It's not. Why? Because the volume that, yes, this thing here is not a break of structure. Why is that? Because this volume is meant to break and stay there. It broke and somewhere here, but then it closed below here, which means it's no longer a valid break of structure. So this is the first one I'll start from. Is the first one. The other ones, I know you know these ones, it will bore you out, but these are the small mistakes that you people make that messes up your trading. These are the small mistakes that messes up your trading. How to mark them correctly. So I don't know, but I think that's all I'll be doing for tonight. If you have any question, ask on the chat, and then we call it a night. If you have any question at all, that is not you asking me too much, just ask. I'll answer you. And let me even check. More than five people join here, and I'm seeing only one like. Kai, people are not doing well. Oh. Okay, I'm seeing three likes now. Okay, there's no question. Oh, people, then why people complain that I'm teaching people like professionals. People are professionals already. People are pros already. The only problem is that we are trying to eh, people are trying to do every job in one day. You saw how I used 5K account that I bought in people's front. In 1 week, I passed phase one. In second week, I passed phase two. And currently, I'm waiting for them to review the account and give me my funded account. So always know this thing like that. People are five here now. People should go and like this conversation. Like it. I want to see five like. I'm seeing five people on this call. Five. People are big. So I want it to be like that. Once when I don't tire, and then I'll drop the gem. The point is trading is boring. All the very, very boring. I cannot speak Yoruba, I cannot speak Hausa, and I'm not going to be learning languages. I swear down. So my mom actually did the job for me to be speaking Igbo a bit. I cannot speak my language, my dialect. So that one is another one. So basically what I'm saying is trading is very, very boring game. It's very boring. And if you are a trader and you're making money, I'm telling you that you will have a boring life. A boring life. A boring life. The reason why you're seeing, see, let me tell you, Happy Forex and Jeffrey Benson, they are not extravagant. Everything that they are doing is very calculated. So don't even think that their life is bubbly. It's a lie. These people, when you see them outside camera, off camera, they are just there, living their normal life. They are just there. They don't like camera self, but they are doing it for the business because now they are in the business part of trading. So they're doing it for the business. Always have that in your head. Always have that in your head. So if you want to be a trader and you want to be low key, omo, boredom will finish you. Boredom will finish you. So the only thing you can do for yourself is have few traders as your friends. Make few. If you are in Abuja, connect with traders in Abuja. If you are in Lagos, do same. If you are in Uyo, if you are in Anambra, if you are in anywhere you are, connect with them. So that period when you are going back in your shell, someone will pick you out. Because it's a boring journey. Someone will pick you out. But then if you know that you can do it alone, go ahead. Do you think that Dax is trading alone? Dax is there, Baz is there, Ohaji is there. They are all their friends. They play snooker together sometimes. So have your own friends and do it together. You cannot do it alone, bro. Sis, you can't. Just take it easy on yourself. Sometimes you feel like giving up. Don't give up. Oh. It means you're already close to the finish line. So I think we've done 30 minutes already. We'll call it a night. Nobody asked me any question, and I kind of like it because this week is kind of boring in the YouTube. It's boring in the YouTube. But then, okay, for people that are here, let me share what happened in the VIP this week. This night for people that are here. Oh, I've 30 minutes have go. So this is for people that are here now. This is what happened in the VIP. If you watch closely, you see that I'm using different interfaces for my VIP and the YouTube. Different interface. So this one is my main trading view. The other one is for YouTube. So this is what happened in the entry group this week. On Monday, I saw Monday is what date? 20 something, 20 guinea, 23, 26. I saw the gold. The guy shank us. No problem. I leave am for there go. But like I said, my entry group is to give them entry. Nothing concerning me. And the entry must be in line. It must. I'm not trading by vibe. It must be in line with the structure. So once it's in line with structure, we chop. So on this GBP USD, JPY, I didn't see anyone either. Did I drop anyone? This one I saw this one yesterday, but I didn't drop it. Was it yesterday? I believe before. I saw it, but I didn't drop it because it was very fast. My alarm hit immediately, and then news happened. It dumped. So I didn't even. And even if you cut it, it's not going to be a good trade because most of them trade prop firms and some. I didn't catch this one, but then you can see it's a clean trade. No, no, nothing, just direct. But I didn't this particular one. I didn't catch it. Of course, I'm not going to lie to you guys. So GBP USD, this one we call this one like mad. You catch am like mad. And this one, I told you guys this one. This was last week, but then this week we got these ones. So of course, the same pattern. This one I called you guys for you people in the on YouTube. I called you one for you people. Then this one, I got this one from lower time frames, and the same thing, break of structure, and then to this point. So this is our trade for YouTube this week. But the one where suits me pass is this NAS trade, the NAS 100. Like I've already told you guys, the same pattern. And I've added silver to my pairs, oh, guys. Silver is very sweet. Jesus Christ. Very, very, it's sweet like mad. Just like gold. But it's more volatile than gold, though. No play, oh. This pair is very volatile. Like if you use 0.01, you cannot be risking if your pips is like, for example, this one now. This is 31 pips. But if you use 0.01 on this guy, you'll be risking more than $50. 0.01. I didn't say 0.02, 0.01. I made roughly $500 with 0.03 on this guy. 1:3 trade. I'll show you guys the result and everything. So the whatever. The first one I saw it was this guy, but then it didn't trigger me. We missed it. Second one triggered, third one triggered, fourth one triggered. This one was when the gold was dumping yesterday night. I don't like catching falling knife. I don't like trying to go and catch a fall. I don't like it because according to structure, this guy shouldn't have happened, but then it did because key level. I don't know why this thing fell, but I saw why he fell later. But my mind not even did say this guy go fall like that because during the Fed tier that the Fed speaking, I didn't see that the rate was for us. Everybody was okay with the rate and everything. There's no much demand. There's no much. The rate was the same with predicted, the same with forecast. If you understand fundamentals, you know what I'm talking about. So this one just off key levels. This guy broke down here, and then from this key level here, that where they shot it from. Like Ohaji shot it, Sabi shot a lot of people shorted it though, but then I'm okay where I am. So I don't know. But even though with structure, this guy still gave me 3 hours before falling back again with them. So I am good basically. I didn't call this one. I didn't call it for anybody. But then with this guy, I'm good. So the structure is the same. So that is it. But my best trade this week was this NAS. Like this NAS was fucking sweet. Like it was my best. Like it gave me solid 1:5 without even any drawdown. We caught this one on Monday. We chop SL because again, mistake. This thing that happened here is a fake out by, look at it. So this structure took this one out and it didn't take this one out. But according to this guy, he took it out here, but not with a body. So I was thinking that this guy will now start selling till this point. That's why I took this sell here. But then the guy chopped my eye. So no wahala, nobody die. And then broke this one and then gave me this. And I've told you something about this thing before. If you have a demand zone here, and then price comes to your demand zone and does something like this, it takes out of demand zone and then does something like this around that demand zone and then came back. Buy them with everything where you get. Buy it. So same thing that happened here. He took it out, came back, took this one out, and then dropped some liquidity here. I just marked this one out and short. Boom. Straight to my take profit. And then why is my take profit here? That's something we don't know again. Not now. I'm not insult anybody, I beg. Something where most traders don't know is your entry point is as important as your exit. Your entry point is as important as your exit. Why did I say that? If, for example, that go back to 4 hour time frame, why did I mark this place as my exit point? Look at the external liquidity here. Did you see it? Everything I do is premeditated. There's a reason. This is my range high, and then this is my range low. So I know where market they come from. I know where they go already. So I'm not trading by vibe. It's not gold, it's not silver, it's not all-time high. So at least follow the one that way you don't already know. And then why didn't I choose this week as my take profit? I would have chopped my eye now because look at it. You see? Why didn't I choose that place as my take profit? Because market moves from volume to volume. Most of the time to take it out, but the one you are sure of is what you do. That is taking your take profit at the level where the volume is much. This is where the volume is much. Look at it. This is the line chart. And it took my volume out. So that's the reason why I put my stop loss, my take profit there. So your entry is as good as your exit. Your entry is as good as your exit. Put it into your plan too. My entry is this, my entry is that, my top loss is this, my take profit is that. But make sure you have a plan for your exit too. Because if you've made all those plans about your entries, your risk to rewards, your pips and whatever, and then you fail to plan for your exit, you give back all your profit back to the market. Imagine that I was comfortable that I'm already at 5 hour, and then I woke up in the morning, and this thing happened in the evening. Look at it, 2 a.m. You can't wake up in the morning around, look at it, around 4. Okay, this is 4 p.m. Around 10 a.m. already, you're already down to somewhere. 11 a.m. you're already down to somewhere here. So your 5% up is now back to what? 2.5%. So it's not a good sign. Always know that your entry point is as much as important as your exit. Always know that. So that's what we did this week. We didn't take any trade on this one. We did this one. Nothing on USAW. USAW was break even, I guess. Yes, it was break even. USDJPY, there was no trade. It was break even too here. We took this one on yesterday night. Yesterday afternoon, yes. We took this sell. It got here. I told him to leave it. I don't like it. So it was a break-even trade for us. And then this guy, and then GBP USD, and then that was it. GBP USD and NAS was my best this week. So that is how it is on the signal group. So now let me show you guys the entry group Gogo on Telegram. So close your eyes. Let me show you guys the entry group. But hold on. Is this? Let me show you guys the entry group. Telegram. What is it? Okay. Oh my god. All right, we are good to go. Share. Okay, now this is my Telegram channel. We have only 20 something subscribers, 20 or so. Can you see that? Let me check if you can see it. So go back. This one is for this is the YouTube channel. So if you check here now, this is hope you can see it now. For me, I can see it here. People can see it. No, they see I'm just hide. So basically, this is how it is. If you're here last year, it's the same thing. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. So this one is for the YouTube subscribers and everything. So this is the forest entry group. Entry group. So if you think we're not cooking, we are. Everything I told you, 26th of January, they're all here. 23 this month, this week. Uh, Once I'm done with you guys on YouTube, I do with you guys first. And then once it's 9, I'll start dropping the setup for them here. You see, we missed this guy on gold. We missed this guy on gold. And after we missed it, I said, no problem, no shaking. Let's go to another place. And that's it. You don't have to cry over a spilled milk. Just go to another place and look for money. Simple. After this guy, we saw that trade I told you people. Do you see how I called it for them? I called it to the T. I didn't just call it, I called it with everything, with precision. That's how it should be. Calling a trade for signal people. Don't just call a trade that as if they're not paying you. You are being paid. So at least do the job well. So I called it, and you see the buy limit, the entry, TP1 and then TP2. Everything is there. Thank you, Brainy Giggles. You can see it. So this is the GBP trade. And after that, this is the gold trade again. I saw it's another trade on gold. And from there, this is silver. I love silver. This is silver. From silver, this is the bastard I told you, the first one I told you that I lost. You see the gap? See this gap that happened here? So something that people should be mindful of. I'm not sure people are not seeing this thing. No. But that one will not show. Sorry. Oh. This is the GBP USD, the one I liked. And then you see how I caught the trades like clearly curated. And then this one after that, and then I start following them. I don't just call trades. I call them and I set my limits too. I call them and I take the trades too. I don't just call the trades and then leave it to the glory of God. No. I call them and I take them too. So the next one is now we watch. And then the news for the week. Because traders are just there trading. If can't go down, they sell. If it go up, they buy. But there are fundamentals surrounding the pairs you trade. which I dropped to 30 minutes to go, and then first one, this one triggered. We're up, and then imagine on Monday morning you chop loss. This one went straight to SL, no problem. And then finally this guy triggered our GBP USD. From there, our gold is still going fine. The profit. This was the GBP card I called for you guys on the channel on YouTube. This one I took the buy too, and then the GBP already I took the buy. The gold I took the buy. The silver is still placed. Then we are going well, and then every trade is now okay. This guy is already running almost 3 hours, and then I told them to break even on GU, and then it kept going, kept going. GU is almost at 3 hours. You can break even. It's up to you and all. And then this guy, we missed it. This is silver. Silver was lost. Sorry, silver was missed. We missed silver. That was still Monday. It's already on the evening. I'm trying to update the group and everything. So at this time, this guy's already at 3.5 risk to reward. This is Euro GU. GU was already at 3.5 risk to reward around 4:55 p.m. on Monday. And then gold is already 2 hours. Same Monday, I've already made my withdrawal of 1,000 and amounts for the day, and then break even and all. This one, the next day, so the ending of that day, we made almost 4.5 risk to reward on the entry group in a single Monday. 4.5 risk to reward on average. Remember, NAS was SL, silver was missed, gold is 2 hours and running, GBP is already 3.5. So 3.5.2 is 5.5 minus 1 hour, minus one loss. That is 4.5 hour. So we close here, and then on Tuesday we started again with silver again, which we missed, gold again, which we missed, and then finally GBP USD got to 5 to almost how many risk reward? 5, more than 5 actually. I think it's 8 or so. And then this is how the trade has been. Everything. This is the 5K account I was trading. It went down to 4.8. 4.8. Look at it. 4.8. It went down to 4.8 minus 2%. Sorry, minus 4% on the account. But guess what? It was this guy that took the money. Now he's giving me back the money. So the next day, we're up again on NAS. This is the NAS trade I told you guys about. That evening, I was done. I said, no matter how small it is, withdraw your profit. It's important. Trade every day, withdraw your profit, no matter how small it is. So this one too, my performance review for the week, and this one was missed. For that day, which is on Tuesday, we averaged 4 hour, 4% for the week, for the day on Tuesday. And I can usually say that from Monday to Wednesday, it's our trading days. From Thursday and Friday, we didn't do anything in the channel, basically. So on Wednesday again, I saw this, I set the limit, and then around 12 a.m., our guy was now going. That is our silver trade. So he gave me the 2% he took back from me. He gave me back. That's 4.5%. And before morning, our 3 hour has been hit. Before morning, our 3 hour has been hit. So I closed at 8%, 8 point something, almost 9 point something percent on one pair. And then our NAS hit our 5%. And then that was it. And until now. So you can see this is the channel. And our journal for January is very clean. It's very clean. This is December last year, so that is not my problem. So January this year, the first week we did 31%. The second week we did only 1%. The third week we did 12%. And then the last week, which is today, ending today, we did 13%. So averaging 56% for the month of January. So I don't know. if you call this thing skill, or if you call it fake, if you call it whatever you call it, it is crazy to be making half, almost 56% of your account in 1 month. Something that banks don't do in 1 year, you do it in 1 month. So the choice is yours, and everything is very clear. People are passing their props here. This guy, this one, this one. This is all this year. Sorry, this is this year because January. This is January. So for so this was November. So January, two people, these two. So and then for the chart, people are taking the trades too. Even people that I missed, they took the trade too themselves. So it's clear. And in the channel is not only just forex. We trade synthetics too. Like today, just now I called a trade on Step Index, and it's running in profit. So this is just check the time, 9 p.m. before we started this live. So the group is for synthetic traders and for forex traders, and everything is journaled. Everything is journaled. Everything is journaled. It's not just vibes. Everything is written out and then followed. So I think we are done for tonight. I don't know if anybody have any question you can ask, and I call it a night. Thank you for people that joined. Thank you for people that commented. Thank you for coming here. Like, people are the reason why I'm doing this. So if I come here every day and I'm not seeing anybody, I'll get tired. I'll stop doing it. But anytime I come, the two of you, the three of you, the five of you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So see you same time, not same time actually. See you on Monday, 8 a.m. at the dot, on the dot. So if you found value in this session, kindly give me value on the chat, and then have a great weekend. Always remember, withdraw your profit. Yes, I know you want to compound, but at least withdraw something and touch, so that you know that this thing they work. Oh. So slowly, you start doing that you want to do for yourself. Take care of yourself and enjoy the rest of the weekend.